guys, we're actually stopping one more time in Prescott at Nichols Auto Fab. We're gonna swap the rear springs on the Gladiator and do some revalving and finally do the suspension work that we've been talking about doing since we've had the camper on. Seriously, you guys, it's been a little bit too soft in the rear, a little bit too bouncy. You guys have seen it, I've talked about it. The frame is holding up great. It's all reinforced, nothing's bent there. So the build is working out fantastic. Really, all things considered, pretty amazing that I haven't built the suspension on this since the camper's been on, the interior, and we've kept everything really light, that's why. But it's also a lot of stuff and a lot of home still. Super excited to get the new valving from Icon and these Clayton off-road heavy-duty springs, so let's mob on out. Woohoo! What do you think, Codes? More work on the truck, I know. We planned on being out of here a lot earlier and having a lot more time heading to the East Coast, but this thing, how things go sometimes. Ooh, those squeaky brakes are no fun to listen to. And you know what? Even looking back, this thing's flopping all over the place. These suspension upgrades are gonna be great. Oh yeah, and check out how I cut this little entrance to my place. I fit right in there. And a nice shot of those Dana Spicer Ultimate 60s on the way out, and drive shafts. Look at them spinning. And the Long Range America fuel tank on its way out with the Icon billet links. Ooh, and that spare. Oh, nice. Yeah. It sounds fantastic. Since I've known Kevin, he's always been someone to work smarter, not harder. I don't know if that's what we'll call this, but it was a great test of my rear bumper. Jeez. He built this rear bumper as well as the rear section of the frame that houses my 40-inch spare. So it's pretty cool to see like all the weight of the truck on it. And it literally didn't budge even the slightest little bit. Goopy. Whoa. So these are the new valve shims, kind of crazy. They just look like washers, but the order of them is very specific. So we ripped apart, well, Kevin ripped apart the shocks and rebuilding them with the new shims. And also we actually took out a little spacer in there so it'll have more up travel. And then now he's just recharging the shocks after having them all rebuilt. So crazy how the internals work. Fresh fluid, tighten them up, and let's go. So for those interested, this is the actual numbers of the rebound for the rear. And then this is the compression shims. So there you go. What are you girls doing across the street? You can't be doing this. Come on, come in the shop. Come on, Codes. Ella, come on. Ella, come on. Come on, silly bubbas. Let's go, let's go. Let's go in the shop. Come on, go in the office. Come on, come on. Come on, Ella, you gotta come too. Let's go. Come on, come on. Hopefully these heavy-duty springs from Clayton Off-Road will do the trick. So again, this isn't sponsored by Clayton, but these are the triple rate rear coils. Provide the perfect solution for your heavily loaded vehicle without sacrificing ride quality. 500 to 600 pounds of extra weight is what it says it supports. Sketchy Kevin stuff. Same height. Wow, that was beautiful. Hold on. Hey, come on. Yeah, and it's literally just falling off the bone.
Yeah, it's
Lamb shank, dude. Well, this was an unexpected camp spot. I didn't really film a bunch in between you guys, but this is Brian's hotel room, my buddy from Off Grid Backcountry Adventures. So he actually had this bed here in this room, and this is a couch with a pullout. And so I was talking to him last night, just like an hour before I came here, and he was like, "Hey, dude, why don't you come stay with me? I've got this whole extra room here." And I was like, "Well, I have my mountain bike, and I can't leave it on the roof. Can I bring it in the room?" And he's like, "Yeah, and if not, I could put it in the camper." But that's my rule with this beautiful Pivot Firebird that I got. Carbon fiber, 29-inch front wheel, 27.5 rear. I'm loving it. I'll give you more details on that, though. But if I don't sleep in the camper, this either goes in the camper or inside with me, so that we never get it stolen again. Coda girl, hanging out with Sierra. You girls are so cute. I know. Hi, Bubba's. So as you guys know, this is Sierra's dog, or Brian's dog, Sierra. Well, you maybe know if you follow Brian. Yeah, Brian and I have been YouTuber buddies for the last, 4 years or so. Haven't we, Codes? Yeah. And Codes is being a sweetie. So we're just hanging out in the hotel today, enjoying Northern Arizona. Love this place. And, yeah, thanks, Brian, for the hospitality. We had lamb shank dinner last night. It was so good, and it was room service with bread pudding dessert. Thanks, Brian. Look at this. We're going over 80. It's 75, so we're fine. And through the corners going down this hill. And this thing, I'm not even hitting the brakes. Look at this. My feet are off. Well, I got to brake because these people. But look, I can tuck in these corners and barely feel them. That Hellwig rear sway bar is really working to its fullest now that the suspension is tuned right. Everything is working together and you can feel it, and it feels phenomenal. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Icon. Clayton Off-Road, we bought the springs. I didn't reach out, we just needed springs, but thanks for making good springs. Yeah, just epic. Couldn't be happier with the rear end. Actually, it leaves something to be desired for the front end, so might have to do some revalving, and maybe, we've had a lot of different springs in the front. I do want coilovers in the front, but so stoked for this right now to be on my 2,000 mile road trip east with fresh rear suspension, and it just feels great on the highway, and I couldn't be happier. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my truck camping adventures to the East Coast. Like, comment, all that good stuff. But the main thing, of course. Oh, wait.
My question is, ow.
What's the question? Are you down to mob?